Once at the bookstore, I came across a book called How to Read the Bible. But I looked over the shelf, and nowhere could I find any books called How to Read the Bible. I will speak hypothetically for a moment. What if someone decides to make an attempt at effecting a positive change in his or her habits? This is, of course, a matter of opinion, with which you may very well disagree, but it strikes me as a good thing. Is it less of a good thing at some times than others? Well, again, it's just my opinion, but I opine not. So what if the decision takes place on May 23rd? Does it mean less? Does it have less significance than if it happens on January 1st? Surely not. So what is the significance of seasonal timing? When is it significant, and when is it not? Under what set of circumstances does the extent of its significance change? There's a certain episode of Frasier. I don't recall its name, but it's one of their Christmas episodes. In it, a series of seemingly random, writer-arranged events strand our hero at a roadside diner in need of money. The other patrons, in a classic holiday season cliché, all pitch in to help him out, and the reason they offer is that it's Christmas. Now perhaps I'm misinterpreting this, but this seems to imply that the reason for helping is a question of season. It seems to imply that the reason they're helping him is not out of generosity, but out of a sense of seasonal appropriateness, not because he needs help, but because it's Christmas. Many of you no doubt will tell me that the reason they helped him is that he was in need of help, and they were simply generous, charitable people. Well, if that's the case, then the fact that it was Christmas had nothing to do with it. So why did they bring it up? What if this happened to him some other time of year? What reason would they use to help him if he were in this situation on the 1st of April? Might they actually say, we should help him out because it's April Fool's Day, or might they be suspicious on those grounds? Why is Christmas known as a season of charity, love, peace on earth, and goodwill toward men? Surely for such things to come into season, they had to have at some point been out of season. For them to come into season every year, they must go out of season every year. Are these things that go out of season? Are they less appropriate during Halloween? If someone wanted to practice each of these things on October 31st, would it have less meaning? If not, then what does this choice of words mean? Isn't the simple fact that some total stranger needs help grounds enough to render it, or refuse it, without regard to the season?